this seems to be quite a common occurrence with me. So, it's like 5 a.m., then go to sleep. I'm not surprised. To continue with visiting extreme points in different states, I thought I would go to Western Connecticut. Well, the westernmost point in Connecticut, that is. And I was going to visit the southernmost point because it's just a tiny bit closer, but the area that I would be visiting is a private community, and there's no way I'd be able to access it easily anyway, so yeah. I also got a college class this afternoon at 12:30, so let's see if I can make it back into New Jersey within that time. It's only an hour away, so it's not that crazy. But the route that I am taking, there's usually so much traffic along the way, but I think I should be all right. Just head straight there. I mean, I gotta get gas and get something to eat for breakfast. But other than that, I think I should be okay. Alright, I'm just about ready to go. I find this really funny, but I also find it really sad because this is the third time this school year that I've done something like this, where I just can't go to sleep and then I just happen to go somewhere random. The first time was when I was going back home to visit my family, and then went back to the tri-state area near that marker. Second time I didn't do this on camera, but I went to this cool little place for gamers that was down near Philadelphia. And this morning, and what I'm doing right now, visiting Connecticut. I think after today's events, I need to really consider sleeping better instead of drinking coffee close to the evening and then just not being able to go to sleep at all because, you know, priorities. So the route that I'm taking this morning actually goes through a little portion of New York City, which I've never really done before, except for one other time when I ironically was going to Connecticut. But I've never really went directly through New York City just to get somewhere else, because New York City is so densely packed that you literally can't get anywhere in a car without like sitting in probably half hour to an hour's worth of traffic. No matter where you're going. Long Island, back into New Jersey, going up New York State, going into New England. It doesn't really matter what you're doing. Like it just takes an insanely long time to do it. But luckily enough, no one's on the road this early, so, well, most people aren't on the road this early, so I have a good chance of getting there at a decent time. So it turns out I lied about that. That seems to also be a pretty common occurrence with me. I'm in a CVS parking lot somewhere in New York. I don't even know anymore. I'm about like 10 minutes away from the point where I need to get to, and luckily enough, there's a little spot off the road where I could just like park on the side, just like take a look. All right, the sun's starting to slightly peek up a bit, and I'm literally parked on the side of the road. So 100 couple feet that way is the westernmost point in the state of Connecticut, and this is the closest that I could physically get to. So yeah. Wednesday, November 3rd, 2021 at 6:57 a.m. I have made it to the westernmost point in the state of Connecticut, in Greenwich. Insert county here, Connecticut. Another interesting thing about where I'm parked right now, there's an IBM technology office that's literally right up the street, but I think I don't know if it's part of Connecticut or not, because where I'm standing at this current moment, it's part of New York, so I'm not really sure. I'll probably put more information here. Alright, I'm gonna get out of here now before I get funny looks from police officers nearby. So while I was here in Connecticut, I also found this cool little park called the Miamis River Park. And it's the next town over in Stamford. And this is honestly pretty cool. It's got very nice views of the river. Something so calming about just watching a river just flowing down. And something about just hiking in the cold just hits differently. It's interesting. I didn't do much hiking, but it was just maybe 2 minutes worth of hiking, which is still hiking. So my professor for my class said that class was canceled, so now I have the rest of the day here in Connecticut to just do whatever the heck I want. So now I'm in Stamford, Connecticut, and I just came across this on the side of the road, and I just had to take a picture of it. The last time I saw anything blockbuster in public was probably 2007, and it's just very surreal to see a sign that's still fully intact. It's crazy.
California to the New York Island, from the Redwood Forest to the Gulf Stream waters, this land was made for you and me.